pull is probably gonna be from the DMV site.
I doubt it. Usually they pull the mugshot.
No, not for everybody.
They gonna pull the. Why would they not?
What if it's somebody without a mugshot? How they gonna get a picture of them? Know what they look like? They pull up the DMV.
They don't do that first.
You don't watch the first 48. I know I do. You mean get that DMV up quick?
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Sit your ass down. You got feedback happening.
Yeah, that did. No, it's this mic. These headphones are on this mic. They need to be down.
That's what. Oh. That's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, we're live on YouTube.
Look, she reading it right now. It's finna be good.
You're stupid. He's so petty.
I messaged my cousin.
www.lovethenumber2jamradio.com.
jamradio.com. It's Thursday. It's Jammitorcrammit. We just rocking out and having a good time behind the scenes. We got a dope guest coming through tonight. We're gonna talk a little hip hop politics in the city and what all is going on. And I'm just the co-host, Porsche Rillos Johnson. I'm gonna pass it on over to the host, Miss Lovey.
What's going on, you guys? Don't laugh at me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Miss Lovey, queen of all things indie. Today I wanted to go ahead and discuss the Lizzo situation because I know it is prevalent on all social media right now. So, Roy.
Yes.
How you doing? Welcome.
Oh, great.
Okay, so what's your perspective, Brother Johnson?
Well, first of all,
Nasty no.
That wasn't ass. That was just a whole lot of back.
It was considered ass.
Just a whole lot of back.
but I didn't like the fact that she was trying to defend it, saying, making big women feel comfortable and stuff. I only like seeing hippos in the zoo. I don't even see them at the basketball game.
Yeah, you wasn't that comfortable when you was broke.
No, you know what I'm saying? You're right.
Yeah, what? All right, big girls, come on, bring that ass out. Bring them dimples out. Jeez. If we gonna do it and be confident about it, I don't care. I think we should go back to Adam and Eve and everybody just be naked.
So my question is, if it was somebody different, like say it was Sierra, you know what I'm saying? Sierra's this is, maybe before she married Russell Wilson. But say it was Sierra, you know what I'm saying?
And after.
It was Sierra, and she came to the Laker game like that. Or let's look at the Laker girls in their costumes. Let's look at some of the other celebrities that just come there, period. Like, is it because she's a bigger female that it was so taboo and such a problem? If it was someone else, like, I got questions. Like, I want to know if it was because she's fat and that's why, or is it because
no. Regardless of who wears that, people are gonna have something to say about it. Now, if more people don't like what they see, more people are gonna have stuff to say about it. It's just, you're always gonna have a hater somewhere. It might be one, it might be 1 million, but you're gonna have a hater somewhere. You just got to look at the positive people, because you help them. It's more to help people out, because it's more to build confidence than to even worry about a hater. It's not about that though. Let's look deeper, and let's look at our society. Okay, let's look at what does this mean in, like, how does our society works? You know what I mean? You say that it wouldn't have mattered if it was anyone else, but I feel like it does matter. If it was Kim Kardashian, then it wouldn't have been such a big, negative light shown on it, and people would have been like, oh, da, 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 da. Like, come on now. They're saying kids are there. Okay, kids are at a Laker game with the Laker girls, and no one tells the Laker girls to cover up because there's kids in the crowd. I damn sure ain't telling them. Okay, so take something else off. That's what I'm saying. So you see where she's coming from as far as like, hey, they're shaming her. And I saw her crying like ugly crying. And I felt really bad. Not because, I think I felt bad because she didn't expect to get that kind of backlash. I think in her mind, it worked out differently. And I think that y'all need to just let her be big and rich. I don't know, like... I just say be consistent. If that's who you were before you was rich, then be that person after. If you're gonna do that right now, I should be able to go look at you about 2 or 3 years ago and see you thotting out on Facebook or something. I should be able to see, oh, this is her personality. Don't just be doing it because you got money now and you can do whatever you want to do. I mean, if you don't want to be criticized about it.
I mean, it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, she's criticized regardless.
Shit, ask me. I would have said don't.
Well, I mean, she was comfortable enough to do it. She obviously had a good time, and it wasn't a problem until media got a hold of it and made it a problem.
I didn't even roast her. Like, I feel like if that's what you want to do, that's you. Like, it's just not my type. And when I make my joke, I'm gonna make my joke about how it's not my type. It ain't gonna be about the acting itself like a big girl wearing this. You know?
You saw Weedy now, or what's her name? That's my type.
Hey, anybody can get it.
That's not my type. Jeez, now you on the run, so now anybody can get it.
hey, and when I get out, everybody can get it.
Terrible. Damn, I'm not finna play with you.
Now, see, now what I think is something wrong is that a lot of females have female friends that don't tell them to not go out like that. They tell them to go out like that. That stuff is encouraged. Like I have friends, especially in the military. You know you ain't supposed to be doing this and that, but you do it anyway just to try to, fit in, be popular or something like that, or try to get a chick.
I mean, people do things to get other people attention all the time. I guess, I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Like I said, I have mixed feelings about it. I feel like, bitch, do your thing. You got some bread. So put that old booty out and let everybody kiss it and tell them fuck you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them, But at the same time, I hate how it's so obvious. Like, if it was someone else, then it wouldn't be such a big deal. And Janet Jackson, Super Bowl, titty out. You know what I mean?
No big deal.
I'm just saying, like,
that's what I like.
No one told Beyonce don't dress like that when you're performing at the Super Bowl because there's kids there.
I'm not gonna say that, because if that's what I like, I don't have a problem with it.
It's not about you, Boris. I'm talking about society here. You don't represent society.
It's just the majority of people didn't like it.
That's not even true, I don't think. I think that people are told whether to like it or not by how, if it was covered in a different way and it was like, oh, Lizzo says fuck fat shamers and does this incredible, oh, she's so brave. If it was painted in that light, then people wouldn't have been like, oh, that's gross. They would have been like, oh, yeah, she is brave. Or, oh, what's wrong with me? I'm not just like the dude.
Because I think it's more about the way the story was brought to them. Like, they probably wasn't even at the game. They probably didn't get none of it. It was probably a photographer there. So when he comes and sells them the story, they're not going to twist the story to make light out of it. They're going to go with that story because that seems like dirt.
Exactly my point. That's why I said that.
So they probably never even considered, like, hey, let's flip this around and then turn it into a positive situation. It was like, hey, this can get messy real quick and get ratings.
Exactly, that's my point. That's what I'm saying. With that in mind, like, that's what I mean by it's telling people what to think. It's kind of guiding some people.
I don't know. I guess we just a different breed, because I wasn't guided by it.
Well, obviously not you. I'm talking about.
And I've seen the people, talking down on her here and that. But I mean, to me, that's just weak. You attacking somebody who's not there to defend themselves.
Well, everybody has an opinion on what everyone else is doing.
See, that's the problem. Too many people got opinions.
Well, I mean, you can have an opinion, but unless you're ready to throw hands, then keep that shit yourself. It's your business.
But you have to be if you're gonna be in that kind of light, you gotta be balanced with it. Just as well as you picture yourself getting a good response from it, you have to be just as prepared for the bad response too before you do something.
I don't think she's that fucked up about it. I think maybe it's publicity, but what do I know? We got some.
That next album about to sell out. I know that.
Yeah, true. I'm sure it will. And now she has something to sing about. We got How I'm Rocking with Mr. Riot Up and some Young Duck coming up and some Friday coming up. So we're going to take a break.
Yep.
And when we come back, we're going to get into some music because I got some music I want to put on. And we're going to just jam it amongst ourselves, perhaps. Yeah. And talk about some other topics.
Yeah, Unity in the City. What's going on?
I thought you wanted to wait to do that one.
Yeah, we can do it twice.
Okay. I'm Miss Lovey, Queen of All Things Indie. My co-host, Ambassador of All Things Funny.
Mama made it.
And that nigga Roy, Nasty Nose. And they can't see you.
He chunked the deuce, though, y'all.
But he did chunk the deuce. So, we'll be back.
attacking somebody who's not there to defend themselves, you know?
Well, everybody has an opinion on what everyone else is doing.
See, that's the problem. Too many people got opinions.
Well, I mean, you can have an opinion, but unless you're ready to throw hands, then keep that shit to yourself. It's your business.
But you have to be, if you're going to be in that kind of light, you got to be balanced with it. Just as well as you picture yourself getting a good response from it, you have to be just as prepared for the bad response too before you do something.
I don't think she's that fucked up about it. I think maybe it's publicity, but what do I know? We got some